Hello, week 4 of 50 ways to make home ownership in Montana more affordable. This is David Boy, and I've brought guest Zach Falk, one of our top producing loan officers, to explain another great idea, which is called the interest rate buy down. Zach, when is it a good idea?
You bet, Dave. First, thanks for having me. Second, what we've seen over the last year to 2 years is that an interest rate buy down is oftentimes the ticket to more home affordability. And so I'll give you an example. Let's say you've got somebody who is a couple $100s a month on their monthly payment away from being able to afford the house that they'd like to purchase. And they've been told that unless they can solve that problem, they can't buy the house. Well, what we've done over the last couple of years is negotiated with sellers to have sellers pay for a lower interest rate for our buyers, therefore producing that couple $100s in savings. So we've seen anywhere from 0.5% to 1.5% better on the interest rate. Depends on the circumstances, of course. And all of a sudden, these people who were told they can't afford a particular home can afford that home and they buy it.
So the seller helps make the payment more affordable for the buyer.
That's exactly right, because it's seller paid funds. It's not funds coming out of the buyer's pocket. It's the seller paying for that rate buy down.
Okay, real quick, what do we got to watch out for? Because sometimes things sound too good to be true.
Absolutely, and we're in the business of giving the truth. The reality is sometimes you can find yourself in a position where you're paying more for the home than you ought to. And so if the way to get the seller paid buy down into the equation is to maybe modify the purchase price on the contract to absorb it, then technically you're overpaying for the house. So you want to consult your loan officer. You want to make sure that what you're choosing to do makes sense both short-term and long-term, because usually there's a sweet spot.
Perfect. Well, thank you. Meet with your loan officer to figure out if a seller paid interest rate buy down is a good idea. It can be, but it isn't always. And that's idea 4 of 50. More to follow. Thanks for being here, Zach.
You bet, Dave. Thanks for having me.